I bet that I can change your mind about living in a rancher in South Surrey in less than 10 minutes.
When you think of rancher homes, you probably picture dated layouts, tired finishes, and a style that's seen better days. But what if I told you that ranchers are not only making a comeback, but they're also some of the hottest properties in South Surrey and White Rock right now?
And if you're not paying attention, you could be missing out on one of the easiest, most accessible ways to live in one of the most desirable neighborhoods in the area. Because while everyone is chasing multi-story homes, savvy buyers are scooping up hidden gems just like these, and they're not sticking around for very long. In today's video, we're gonna cover why these homes are flying off the shelf in one of the markets that's the worst in the last 20 years, who's buying them, and what they are seeing that you might be missing.
If that all sounds good, let's get into it. You only get one chance to buy or sell your next home. Let's get it right. You know, it's crazy. Almost every week, I get calls from builders asking about rancher homes in South Surrey. But they're not calling because they want to live in them. They're calling because they see something that most buyers completely overlook: the land. And to a builder, that rancher isn't just a home, it's a blank canvas. They're looking at the lot size, the zoning, the potential to build up, to build out, or even add income suites to a new property. They're not seeing the single level layout or the cozy feel. They're seeing dollar signs. And here's where it gets interesting. Buyers, they're walking right past these properties without a second thought. So why? Because they're too busy chasing multi-level, multi-story homes with flashy finishes and fancy upgrades. Meanwhile, these ranchers, they sit there quietly, holding their value in more ways than people realize. But here's the thing, you don't have to be a builder to cash in on that value, because what makes these properties so attractive to developers is the exact same reason that they could be perfect for people just like you.
So what are buyers missing? Why are builders snapping up ranchers while everyone else walks right past them? Let me show you why ranchers might just be the best kept secret in South Surrey right now.
My name is Darren, and I've been selling rancher homes just like this one in South Surrey and White Rock since 2007. Every day, we meet people just like you from this very YouTube channel. So if you are considering moving in the next 3 months or the next 3 years, connect with us in the description below. And we will help make sure that you not only buy smart, but also find the absolute best home available in this absolutely gorgeous community. Here's the first thing that you need to know. It's not just a home, it's a land deal. Builders aren't chasing ranchers because they love the layout. They're chasing them because of the land underneath. And in South Surrey, where land is getting scarcer by the day, that value is skyrocketing.
But here's where most people get it wrong. They see a dated rancher and they think, meh, nothing special. Meanwhile, developers see a blank slate for a multi-story duplex, a luxury build, or even something that can generate income by having a suite.
But why let a builder cash in on that potential when you could? Think about it. You could live in a cozy, single level home that's easy to maintain, future proof for aging in place, and positioned in a quiet, established neighborhood with mature trees and long term neighbors. And the best part, ranchers appeal to just about everyone: families who want more yard space, retirees who want to avoid stairs, and investors who want to build up or out. You get the best of both worlds: a solid home now and prime real estate for the future. Ranchers aren't just homes, they're land investments with untapped potential. You can live in it, rent it, or build on it. The choice is really yours. Now, let's talk about affordability, because if you're looking to stretch your budget in a market like South Surrey, ranchers might just be the hidden gem that you're looking for.
Why? Well, it's simple. With fewer rooms, no stairs, and single level layouts, maintenance costs drop. And you're not heating a second floor either. You're not repairing staircases. You're not paying for square footage that you don't need. And let's talk about property taxes. Since ranchers are often assessed lower than multi-story homes but sit on prime lots like this one, you're getting the land value without the massive tax bill. Plus, as boomers continue to age, ranchers are becoming highly sought after. This means that while other home styles may see fluctuating demand, ranchers hold strong because they're one of the few home types that work for just about every stage of life. And if you're thinking, yeah, but they're old and boring, I want you to think again, because ranchers, they're like a blank canvas. A smart renovation can transform that dated kitchen into an open concept stunner, and you still end up spending less than you would on a brand new build. Affordable living doesn't mean settling, it means being strategic. With a rancher, you get lower costs now and a strong resale value later as demand for single level living continues to rise.
Worth mentioning, you can grab a copy of our community guide packed with the best neighborhoods in South Surrey and White Rock to live, real estate values, the best places to visit, eat, and enjoy if South Surrey and White Rock is your next home. And that is available for download right now in the description below.
Also, the rancher in this very video is currently for sale in South Surrey. So if you'd like to learn more or take a peek, we'd love to give you a tour.
And here is what most people overlook. That's the layout. You know those massive 2-story homes with rooms that never get used and stairs that feel like a workout every time you walk up them? Yeah, well, ranchers, those are the opposite. Picture this. You're hosting a family dinner. The kitchen, the dining room, the living area are all on one level. So you're not running up and down stairs to grab things. And you're always connected with your guests. Or hey, maybe you're a parent. You want to keep an eye on the kids while you're cooking dinner. Not a problem. In a rancher, everything is in sight. So you're not yelling upstairs to check on the kids every 5 minutes. And let's talk about peace and quiet. In multi-story homes, sound travels. You've got footsteps above, TV noise, kids jumping around upstairs. But with a rancher, it's all on one level. So you get less noise transfer and a calmer, more connected living space.
And when it comes to aging in place, the layout is everything. No stairs to navigate, easy access to every room, and a natural flow that feels effortless. With a rancher, you're not just buying a home, you're buying peace of mind, connection, and a layout that actually works for everyday life.
So if you've been sleeping on ranchers, it's time to wake up. They're not just single level homes, they're prime land, affordable living, and a layout that works for any stage of life. And with all of this land and future potential, you might be wondering what you can do with it. Well, in the video coming up next, I'm going to dive into some of the sweeping changes that took not only South Surrey and White Rock, but the entire lower mainland by storm last summer and fill you in on exactly how a lot, just like the one we saw today in today's video, could be fully maximized to its future potential. That video is coming up right now.
The residents of this neighborhood don't know it yet, but this neighborhood is going to be completely upended over the coming years about new zoning regulations that are taking effect all across British Columbia.